Hi, we are Los Novatos and our product is called CardShark. My name is Zach and working with me this weekend is Parawat, Bernhard, and Cynthia. Our selected track is remote work and education, primarily focusing on the education space. Some major issues we see in remote education, especially post-COVID, is the lack of human interaction and collaborative learning opportunities in the virtual classroom, not to mention an observed decline in active participation during classes. People have different learning styles, and we find that the discussion aspect of learning is often not catered to.
CardShark is our online collaborative learning tool that aims to address these issues by allowing its users to create, share, and work on flashcards together. Users are able to provide and receive feedback, giving them varied perspectives on their questions, whilst providing an alternate and engaging way of learning that encourages peer-to-peer learning. Unlike our competitors, there's a dual user interface which allows for monitoring and review functionalities for both educators and students alike. Any organizations which employ educators would benefit from using CardShark, as it would provide educators with more diversity to student learning resources.
Our application has two major competitors, Credit and PSR. Both applications are good, but there are some weak points. For example, Credit is heavily dependent on the educator. PSR is difficult to navigate, and UI can be unintuitive. Our application focusing in peer-to-peer learning and basis on the community driving. There are two target markets: educational institutions and professional training. Our application will use subscription-based models. This is our market strategy. We will start to contract lecturers or tutors, and then we will test with volunteers from different levels. And lastly, we will get the engagement and list out specific organization.
Collaboration is what we believe is essential to remote education and work. Combining and integrating CardShark into existing course management systems helps streamline the process of accessing databases that are already allocated to the students during enrollment. With a diverse audience of users interacting with our product, we believe that it is important to be accessible to everyone, everywhere. Introducing mobile compatibility, learning can be done on the go wherever and whenever they please, further addressing the challenges of time zone differences which remote education currently face. Multilingual functions engage the user's full skill sets and knowledges without inhibiting them in a traditionally monolingual approach to learning. Similarly, text-to-speech functions will further remove traditional barriers to learning. Lastly, in an era of globalization, we have a vision of cross-cultural collaboration between education institutions and professional organizations in knowledge sharing and knowledge building. Learning subject matter such as languages and culture would particularly benefit from this in having real-time updates, which is reinforcing the authenticity of learning materials. Education technologies such as CardShark bring the opportunity for unlocking education where we can learn together with no borders. Thank you.
We'll now proceed with the prototype and product demo.
Here's a quick run through of our prototype of CardShark on Figma. First, you'll be greeted by a login page with all the different login options. Once you log in, you'll be brought to the home page. And if you look at the drop-down menu, you'll have the ability to create new flashcards, which you can then save, look at in the overall overview of all your different cards. You can then create a new deck, which will then show up in your repository. If you go back to your homepage, you will see all the different subjects you're currently enrolled in, with the ability to add more subjects as you go. Each subject will then have a lot of different decks with cards in them, with the ability to view through all the cards side by side or go through shuffle view, which will go through each card one by one, giving you the chance to practice. Once you look at the answer, you can add it to your deck, or you can look through what everyone else has said about this answer. All the different users that have commented on this and provide their own answer will show up here. And it will then be listed according to how many votes it has. You can look through the feedback on each answer, as well as provide your own. You could also save one answer you particularly like, or edit it to suit the question to your own specifications, or you could provide your own answer to join the discussion. If you ever get lost using CardShark, you can always click on the help button and you will then be reminded of how to use our site. Thank you.
This is a demo for CardShark. Our application based on two technology, Firebase and React. Once you access to our application, you can see the list of the topics and you can click the topics. You will see access to the deck and you can see many questions here. If you want to see the answer for each question or on card, you can click here. You will see the answer of that question. And then you can click see all answers to see the list of the answers. And you can click to vote up or vote down for that answer. That's all for our application that we have done so far, and thank you.